here. Who did you steal from?
No one!
The clock reads early afternoon as 13-year-old Maya Carter stands at the customer service counter, hands trembling around an envelope of cash. Her voice cracks, but she forces the words out anyway. She didn't steal anything. The money is hers. From where the viewer stands, it's clear. This should have been simple. A first checking account. A small step toward growing up. Across the counter, bank manager Evelyn Harper stares at her with open disdain. Her lip curls as she looks Maya up and down. A kid like you with that much cash? She scoffs. Sounds like robbery to me. The words land hard. Maya's eyes burn as humiliation floods her chest. She hadn't prepared for this. Had you ever walked into a place expecting help and left feeling accused instead? Maya swallows and asks if she can just call her mom. Just one call. Evelyn's response is instant and cruel. Save it for the police. Without hesitation, she reaches for the phone and reports a young thief trying to deposit stolen money. What Evelyn doesn't know, what no one in that bank knows, is that this single call has just set off a chain reaction that will demolish her career. Earlier that same afternoon, Maya Carter had stepped off the city bus with a quiet smile, excitement bubbling beneath her calm exterior. Today mattered. This wasn't just about money. It was about proving she was responsible. She had researched accounts, practiced what to say, even rehearsed walking confidently through those glass doors. She looked ready, prepared, proud. Maya lived a life most kids would envy, an elegant home in a gated neighborhood, top grades at an elite private academy. But she didn't see herself as privileged. Her mother, Dr. Elena Carter, had worked hard to make sure of that. Maya rode public transportation, shopped at regular stores, earned allowance through chores and grades. Normalcy wasn't accidental. It was intentional. Elena had grown up surrounded by wealth and scrutiny, and she vowed her daughter would learn humility before power. Maya had no idea how influential her family truly was. Clutched in her backpack were $800 in birthday money from her grandmother and saving statements showing years of careful deposits. To Maya, it felt like everything. To her family, it was pocket change. Back in the bank lobby, the atmosphere hums, suits passing by, hushed conversations, polished floors. Maya approaches the desk with confidence, unaware that judgment is already waiting. Have you ever walked in hopeful, only to feel eyes decide your story before you speak? Stay with us, like, subscribe, because what happens next exposes far more than one woman's prejudice. At the service window, the teller's nameplate reads Lauren Price, but whatever warmth that name might suggest vanishes the moment she looks up. Her polite smile fades as her eyes settle on Maya. The shift is instant, cold, suspicious. What do you want? She asks, scanning Maya like she doesn't belong there. Maya stays polite, cheerful even. She explains she wants to open her first checking account. She's excited, proud. Lauren laughs, sharp and mocking. This isn't a community center. We don't open accounts for every kid who wanders in. The words sting. Maya explains she's 13 and has all the documents. That's when the tone turns ugly. Lauren cuts her off, accusing her of stolen cash, of drugs, of being that kind of kid. Have you ever heard someone decide who you are without knowing anything about you? Maya feels the air leave her chest. She mentions her school, her grandmother. Lauren sneers, calls the uniform fake, and reaches for the phone. Moments later, Evelyn Harper arrives, confident, composed, and already convinced. Her questions aren't questions at all, they're accusations. When Maya opens the envelope, Evelyn's expression darkens. Too much cash, too young, too suspicious. Across town, in a high-rise boardroom, Dr. Elena Carter discusses million-dollar decisions, completely unaware her daughter's world is unraveling. Back at the counter, Maya Carter lays out everything she brought: school ID, laminated birth certificate, bank statements showing years of careful saving. From the viewer's angle, it looks airtight, proof stacked neatly on cold marble. But Evelyn Harper doesn't bother to examine a single page. She waves them away like trash, her voice thick with condescension. Girls like you don't just have this kind of money. Those words hit harder than the accusations. Girls like you. Maya feels something crack inside her. Until today, the world had mostly been kind, sheltered, fair. Now she's learning how quickly that illusion can shatter. Have you ever realized all at once that politeness isn't always protection? Maya asks again, please, can she just call her mom? Evelyn refuses, claims it's a setup, says Maya might be part of something bigger. Her mind is already made up. Around them, customers glance over, uncomfortable but silent. No one steps in. No one speaks up. Then the worst happens. Evelyn reaches for the phone with a satisfied smile and calls the police, loudly accusing Maya of fraud and theft. As she talks, Maya's hands shake, but she manages to send one desperate text to her mother before her phone is snatched away. If you've ever watched injustice unfold while others stayed quiet, you know how heavy that moment feels. Like, subscribe and stay close, because help is already on the way, and it's powerful. Sirens arrive faster than Maya expects. Two officers step into the bank with confidence that suggests their minds are already made up. Evelyn Harper greets them eagerly, explaining she stopped a child attempting to deposit stolen money. From where the viewer stands, it's clear. No one asks Maya what happened. No one looks at her documents. Maya tries to speak. She explains through tears that the money is hers, that she has proof, that she just wanted to open an account. One officer dismisses her instantly. Kids like this always have a story. The words echo Evelyn's earlier accusations. Do you feel how the system closes ranks in moments like this? Without reviewing a single paper, the officer orders Maya to turn around. Handcuffs click shut around her wrists. The sound ripples through the lobby. Phones come out. A few customers shake their heads, whispering that this is wrong, but still no one intervenes. As Maya is led toward the door, Evelyn watches with quiet satisfaction, convinced she's done her job. Across the city, a phone vibrates on a polished boardroom table. Dr. Alina Carter reads her daughter's message, and the room temperature seems to drop. Calm melts into fury. She stands, ends the meeting, and starts making calls that carry weight. Everything unravels fast. Within hours of the confrontation, Evelyn Harper is removed from the bank under supervision. Her termination is immediate. By morning, her banking license is suspended, her name flagged across national financial institutions. Internal audits expose years of discriminatory behavior. Lawsuits follow. She never works in finance again. The officers who arrested Maya aren't spared either. Body cam footage confirms misconduct, bias, and unlawful detention of a minor. Both are suspended without pay. One resigns before termination. The other faces civil charges and mandatory bias retraining ordered by the department. An internal review expands into a federal inquiry. In the car, Maya sits quietly as her mother explains the truth about racism, about power, about responsibility. Have you ever had your innocence ripped away in a single day? Within weeks, the Carter Foundation launches a nationwide initiative targeting financial discrimination. Policy changes roll out across multiple banks. New safeguards protect minors. Training becomes mandatory. Oversight tightens. Maya's story spreads, not as pity, but as proof. Proof that silence protects injustice and accountability dismantles it. From the other side of silence, toss stories, where real voices rise and truth finds its echo. Like, subscribe, and share this story, because what happens next will bring consequences no one in that bank is ready for.